So this is day 3. Today we're going to work on all the stuff we've been working on, but today we're going to have him pack the saddle. Get him used to feeling that bounce around on him while he's doing all the different gaits. So we're going to go ahead and introduce him back to the saddle. I did do it once before. Hopefully it'll go as easily as it did that day.
I had met Aiden at his farm 5 months earlier, where I introduced him to much of what I'm doing these first few lessons, including the saddle. I'm still going to go through the entire process as if I have never showed him the saddle, though.
So for starters, I'm going to show him the saddle pad. See if I can touch him all over with it. We have done this once before, so kind of assuming we can get through this a little faster. Completely unfocused. Hopefully he'll wake up and know he's just not paying attention.
The cool thing about the saddle I use with first rides is it's made of rubber, and that makes exploration for the horses much more reasonable. I don't care if they want to lick it, bite it, pick it up, and throw it. I often throw it down on the ground, right off their back, and I don't worry about damage. I strive to teach horses to ground tie during the saddling process right from the beginning. Teaching them not to move during this process helps them fully understand their job.
I also like to make sure that you can drop a saddle if you're clumsy, or him being a tall horse, you just might not get it all the way up there yet before it falls out of your hands. Make sure he can handle that. That was not like fear-based, that was just like, I'm tired of standing still. Oh, you learned that yesterday. Now I'm gonna get you to move your butt too, though. Okay? Good job. Good job. Good job. tight enough that it won't roll under his belly. And ask him to move off and see if he can feel it. You're going to get him to change directions. Nope, nope. Yeah. Let him feel it where his rib cage bends around it. See if I can get him to change directions again. Good job. No, I'm going to say he feels that. Go ahead and bend. I'll make it a little tighter before I do the next thing. The next thing is slapping the stirrups. So we don't want the saddle to bounce around at that point. This is always fun. But we did this once already, so let's hope there's memory. But a lot of us just yank our stirrups down, which mine aren't going to yank down easily. So I'm not asking him to go anywhere. I'm hoping that he'll actually stop moving. When he stops moving, I'll stop the stimulus. Same with this side. Not going to do it to the point where he starts to think, okay, standing still is the wrong answer. I mean, obviously, if doing it he doesn't move, if I keep doing it, he's going to think he's supposed to move. So that's not what we're trying to do. Good job. Okay, so now, so now we're going to do all the stuff we did yesterday, but while he's packing the saddle. It's going to loosen up, so we'll go ahead and do a little bit, and then we'll tighten it a little bit more.
When I wiggle my finger at him, he's supposed to understand to back up. Wiggling the rope is now supporting that by creating energy between myself and him with the intention of getting him to move away from that energy. When they're still learning, the wiggle can look a lot more animated than it needs to be.
Good job. Ask him to go that way.
A single kiss means leave at the walk.
So now when he feels the stirrups banging on him, I'm sure we're going to have a different saddle response. We're going to go ahead and let him walk a little bit. See if he remembers the trot cue.
2 kisses means trot.
Now 1 kiss means keep trotting, 2 kisses means start trotting. So if he starts to fade out on me, like there, I'll just remind him to keep going with 1 kiss. I'm happy with that. Walk. Keep walking. See if I can get a change of direction.
Here I really have to interrupt the wrong answer, which is continuing in the direction that he was already going. I needed him to look at me and change directions. As soon as he does, I go quiet again. When they have an actual cue to tell them what gate to depart at, often they just do it. It's when we just cluck at them randomly that they don't know what to do.
So let's see, today our canter cue is a little clearer. Oh. I drew him to me, so I had to tell him he was good for that. All right, ready?
Here he thinks he knows what comes next and starts to assume what he's supposed to do. I do not allow horses to assume. I want them to wait for further instructions. So I'm interrupting his assumption here.
There you go. Nope, nope. Good. I'm going to ask him to go this way because you're leaning a little bit the other way. Good job. I confused him by walking with him. So he's not ready to execute a canter from a trot, from a walk, so I'm going to ask him to trot first.
My canter cue is 4 kisses rapid
I'm
fire.
going to help him out, and I'm going to ask him to canter on that downside there.
I don't make him wrong for checking in and not continuing to walk. This gives him a chance to ask me for further instructions, which then I raise my hand in the direction that I want him to keep walking, and I raise my support to suggest that he follows my leading hand.
Right, ask for trot. We've already got the canter on the line, so we can go ahead and do it. Well, you see, it's not as good. It's just, look, I still need your canter. Good boy. Good boy.
A single kiss during the canter is just to encourage him to not break down into the trot. I'm trying to get him to just maintain the canter long enough for me to actually ask for the trot.
Oh, I was going to give it to you. Good job. Trot. Trot. Let me give it to you. Oh, you got very good shit, buddy. All right. Trot. Trot. Good job. Good job. Walk. Keep walking. Keep walking. Good job. Nope. No, no, not ready yet. Not ready yet. Just walking. Just walking. Just walking. Just walking. Just walking. Nope, 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 nope. I didn't. Nope. Nope, nope. Just walk. Just walk. Good job. Walk. Nope, nope. I didn't change anything. Look at me. Stop looking everywhere else. Now, just walk. I know, it's tough. Disengaging. Maybe while I give him a break, I'll do some of the training cues that I did yesterday. So one would be bring your head all the way around. What a good boy. One would be bring your head all the way around. Good job. Can we advance to making do other things with the reins now? How about bring your head around? What a good man. How about head down? You do this like an angel. Man, you're an awesome little horse. Good boy. Down. One little hands. What? Good. I like it. seems to have the don't move my feet. The other ring cue is move my feet, which I could have used a minute ago when we first got started because I needed his hindquarters to move away. So I'm going to teach him how to disengage, and I'm going to teach him how to direct rein. But first, it always starts with, I lift my rein and he says, how can I help you? Now I say, I'd like you to move your front feet, please. I want him to say, how can I help you? And I say, move your front feet, please. I wait on him. Good job. You're a smart guy. So, this means, how can I help you? And I say, move your front feet. Good job. This means, how can I help you? Move your front feet. Good job. Now he's walking around quite a bit. Ooh, mechanic. What do you think? Step another row. That works out for you. Oh, step another. Step up. Step up. You gotta work on that a little bit, huh? There we go. So now, I'm going to ask him to disengage his hindquarters based on the rein cue. So I'm going to ask him to check in. He asks me, how can I help you? I say, how about we disengage your hind end? Looking for his back legs to cross over from underneath of himself. So I'm going to just wait on him. He's just trying different answers. I'm not mad at him for bumping me. And there we go. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We're not done. So, again, this should just mean check in. Hi. And now I'm going to say, move your hindquarters. Man, you're so smart. You are so smart. Yes, you are. You're very smart. It should just be check in. All right, I'm not scratching toes. We did this yesterday. Nope, I'm not scratching toes. Now I'm going to ask his hindquarters to go away. You've got to look for an answer in this direction too. Good job. Ask him to just check in. Good job. Ask his hindquarters to go away. Good job. Super duper smart. So, since he's so smart, you want to try something else? Let's see. He goes through it so fast, it's kind of hard to, you don't have to spend so much time drilling him. So, you want to see if you can learn how to send, which you know, send. Okay. Okay, good. How about your hindquarters? Good. Now how about we try to put that together?
The way I teach sideways is I ask their front end to move independently. Then I ask their hind end to move independently. Once they're good at the independent movements, I attempt to put it together. Sometimes I move the front end, then quickly move the hind end, but still keep them as independent movements. Gradually, I close the gap between front and hind cues and just start to try to cue the ribcage for the collective movement.
So I'm going to ask his front end to go that way. Take a feel on his nose. Ask his hind end to catch up. Ask his front end to go that way. Just supporting, I'm not going to hit him with it. Might have to talk to him a little bit. Good job. Ask his hind end to catch up. Good job. See if we can put it together and focus on his rib cage now and make him go sideways. Good job. You are a smart dude. Okay, thank you for coming with me. So I think I did stuff with him with a mounting block. So he's seen me up here, which is good. Here. Here. So every horse I've worked with has needed a different cue. Not a different cue, it all ends up being the same cue, but needs a different introduction to stepping over to a mounting block. And this is really advancing him because he's doing so well that I'm like fighting off a little bit. So if he can't do it, I will not at all think that he's behind. But I'm going to try it because I want to. Move forward a little bit. Slower, sir. So just take a feel in his nose. Move forward. Now I'm going to see if I can just tap his hindquarters over. Help him a little bit by bending his head the other way. Over. 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 Yep. Over. 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 So, that didn't work. It's okay. Here, I got another way to do it. Okay. Here. Good job. You know what though? You need to be a little bit further past me for this part. Here. Good job. Hold. Hold. Good job. So, kind of what we just learned. It's so tall. Just desensitizing you to the room. Okay, ready? Over. Over. One way. I don't want to do it from the ground because we already successfully did it this way. Why? It's not working out. Over.
I wouldn't punish him for his stepping away. It's the coming over towards me that's important. I wouldn't make him wrong for not knowing how long to stay.
Ready? We're going to try it. Because we're so smart, we're going to just do it because you're just that smart. So step up. Good. Step up. Good. Hope. 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 No. Don't get upset. Wait. Over. Over. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Over. 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 No. Don't back up. Run away. Forward. Over. Oh. Ooh, thank you. Wait. I got perfect now. Perfect now. Ready? You're going to be a superstar. Ready? over, 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 over. Super slowly. You're so smart. What do you think? You try that again? Mm-hmm. Wasn't really good effort, was it? Yep, yep, you got it. Good job. Square up. Square up.
Sure, why not? Let's see if we can stand up in the stirrup.
Ooh, static. Sorry, that's not nice. Sorry, I'm gonna let you keep me. Not much being weird, is it?
This kind of walk I take with horses is what I call washing it off. When I do a lot of concentrated work in a standstill, I like to take them for a walk so they can kind of free up their brain and wash it
I'm not gonna
off.
actually get on even if I could because I don't have my helmet. But I really wasn't expecting to get him this far today. Smart enough to just do it without the stick. Let's see. Over. Just the length here. Over. 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 Please be good and smart. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm stopping. Good man. Good man. Good man. Good man, right. Come over here. Good man. Alright, let's see if we do something else. That'd be kind of fun, although I'm going to try not to do it very often because you're awfully tall. Square? Yeah, you square? You're too tall to do that. What do you think? Is it cool that I'm up here? Is it cool that I'm up here? Huh? I'm gonna take a, let me see, I'm gonna toe right position in case I have to jump off. Wanna take a step? Woohoo! How fun is that? Okay. That's fun. That's fun stuff. You didn't know. I got carried away playing. Want to try to roll today?
I want them to be able to ground tie for the unsaddling process as well.
ready.